Hi. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the progress that where I am at with Project Life, and we're doing my favorite book, right? Week 1 and week 2. So as you can see, it's a lot of stuff is on here, and what I've done is I've already done my layout, right, for my cards. I don't believe I've changed any of my cards. None of my cards have changed yet. What's changing is what's being added. So I'm adding some ephemera from my packet that I showed you from the Maggie collection, and I did a die cut with the Big Shot just for the matting using the Ticket die cut, and because I really wanted to bring in some of the gold because there was some gold ephemera, but I didn't think it should stand alone. I thought it was really cool that the R was there in the ephemera pack. See, it was meant to be. So Mr. Rochester, and then of course love. I'm going to put a picture of my husband right here because he is the love of my life. And I also have pictures or digicuts from Some Odd Girl that I colored with my Copics. Okay, and of course I did some printing. Still don't know what to put here. One of these is going to hold the image of the book itself. And here I have a picture that I took just last week actually. And I had to cut, but I'm going to put some washi tape there, so it's kind of like a fix-it job sort of thing. So this is a picture of a road. I was notorious for getting on top of my car or just sitting in the middle of a road and taking a picture. So I saw this road out in Beachburg and just thought it was really cool and got on my car and sat in the road and took some pictures with my iPhone. And so you can do anything with your iPhone. I also did some printing using my, this was with the printer. So the birdcage is a stamp, and you can't really see it here, but there is like a trail of the bird flying away. And sadly, this birdcage didn't have the door open, but we'll just pretend. So this phrase here, this quote from Jane Eyre is super important, and I really wanted to incorporate that. And I'll talk more later in another video about what everything means to me, because everything you put into your project life should mean something to you. It should be a reflection of your feelings, your life, you know. That's what makes it yours. So I have some more pictures over here of me being silly, and the reason I have that silly picture there is because there is a quote that says, "Rather be happy than be dignified," from Jane Eyre. So I thought that was really cute, that picture there, because I always like to be happy. I don't like to be miserable. Who wants to be miserable? This picture was right here is I had taken back in 2010 when I just, I think it was right after surgery. I had kidney cancer or before. But anyways, I wasn't suffering like mentally or anything, but I was struggling, and I was crying. Who wouldn't be crying? So there's going to be a little phrase here from Jane Eyre, and it's going to be a quote about crying, that crying does not make you a wreck, but rather it's a sign that you are alive. One thing that I'm really, really happy about, and I was playing around with my Cameo, and the program in the Cameo, because you guys all heard of the Cameo, right? Super Machine. So here's what I did on the Cameo. I did it in the program, and then I ran it through my printer. This was actually a cut. It says faith is stronger than fear. And what I did was I changed the cut to a print, and then I printed it using my template, and I have made that cool little card there. So I'm going to work on that too because I want to layer it. I had mentioned I wanted to add some sequins, but Jane Eyre is nothing about glitter. She's plain. So had to scrap the sequins pocket. Too bad. But I am adding just a little bit of sparkle because I have to have a little bit of sparkle because that's just me. And I'm still figuring out the cards. I have the gold here on this side. Because I have gold on that side, I wanted to bring the gold here. And why I chose the number 7 is because despite all the hardship that she did have, I still feel that you are lucky. Even though you may be going through difficult things, you are happy, you are alive, you are here. So that's why I chose the number 7. And then there's some gold here in the ephemera Remember I showed you this ephemera that you could also do too with your own stuff. I colored another digi that for love because Jane Eyre was not all miserable, right? She was very much in love, and so I did a digi of, it's actually my husband. You see his little 5 o'clock shadow? So that's my first 5 o'clock shadow. I hope I did Christy from Some Odd Girl proud. And I'm not going to use all of it. I'm going to chop it up right here. So, and then I'm going to put a frame on there as well. Still figuring out the polka dot, what to do there. And yeah, so I think that's about all that I'm done right now. That's it. I don't like the price number here that it has. It has the $4 mark here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring over Brad from my Echo Park collection of Brad's and put it here. So there you go. That's what we have right now. And I hope it gives you a little bit of a creative kick. And remember that the project life is about you. It doesn't have to be this much detail. It could be whatever you want it to be. It could be all pictures. It could be all writing. You make it your way. If you don't like the color palette or whatever, or you want it to just to be a mishmash of everything, then go for it. It's yours. It's your book. Nobody else's. So just make it your own. So I will see you in the next one. Hopefully I'll be done and I will share with you my pages. See you next time.